Hey, happy Hopeful Friday to you. I'm out here on the porch, just kind of actually in the shade today because it's a little bit warm where I'm at. Wanted to come by and talk to you guys a little bit about sharing our information. I'll tell you a story. There was a guy that needed his car worked on. It was spitting and sputtering. He could barely get it to go. So he calls the shop. The shop says, yeah, I can look at it. It'll be $500 to look at it, and I might be able to fix it if I have the tools and if I have the parts. We'll have to see when you get here. Guy goes, man, that sounds kind of high. So he calls the next guy. Same story, $500 if I have the tools, if I have the parts. Goes all the way down through the list. Calls the last guy on the list. The guy says, yeah, I can fix it for you. What you're describing, definitely I can fix it. He said, how much will it be? It's $150. And so the guy says, hey, that sounds like a deal. I'll take it in there. So he takes it in. The guy starts it up and listens to it, and it's spitting and sputtering like the man says. He goes to his toolbox, gets a little hammer, comes back over, gets under the hood, tunes his ear to the engine, holds his hand just at the right space, and as soon as he hears what he's listening for, he taps twice on the side of the motor. Motor coughed once and just took off purring like a kitten, running great. The guy wipes his hammer off, closes the hood, puts his tools up, so that'll be $150. And the owner says, hey, don't get me wrong, because I called around and you got the best deal around, but $150 seems kind of high for just the little amount of work that you did. And just for tapping with a hammer, And he said, oh, that's not for the tap. We only charge $5 for that. And the guy says, well, what's the other $145 for? And he said, that's for knowing where and when to tap. So we're a lot like that. We need to know something. If we're building something, riding a horse, moving cattle around, growing a garden, things that I do, I don't know what all y'all do, but I got a friend that sails, another friend that flies airplanes. It's knowing where and when to tap is a huge thing. And we're not born with that. We need to get that information from other people. And of course, airplanes and that, you go to flight school and you spend so many hours logging and all that because that's really regulated. But there's a lot of things that we do that aren't. And so in order for me to be the best that I can be, I need to learn from someone else. And so knowing where and when to tap and spreading it around is crucial for me to be able to grow in my knowledge and do better at the things that I want to do, the things that I want to pursue, whether they're hobbies or just social things or an actual income job or whatever. If everyone kind of held tight and didn't give up to their, oh, this is my knowledge, I've got this secret, I can't share it, then we wouldn't get anywhere as a society. So 2 things I want to encourage you today is, one is share what you know. You may not think you know very much, but if you've lived more than 25 minutes, you know something. And you may know something that would help me or help someone else. And so when you help someone, when you help your fellow man, you're helping society as a rule. And the other thing is, read books. We talked about the right kind of sites on social media. Plug into those things that are free. I mean, you can go to the library and get books. You can go to, the internet and just find any kind of information that you want. But get the right information. Get good information that edifies you. Don't just spend your time on worthless junk that's candy for the brain, is what I call it. But read something and look at something and watch a video on how to do something that will actually improve your life. So anyway, just want to come by and talk to you guys a little bit today about knowing where and when to tap. And I hope you have a great weekend, a happy Hopeful Friday, and we will catch you down the road.